Hi everyone, welcome to my second short review of some of the books I'm reading for Adelaide Writers Week. It is so exciting, I cannot wait, it is so close now. But today I thought I would review one of my jams, one of my bread and butters, and that is of course a mystery book. This one in particular is The Lost Man by Jane Harper. Now of course you've probably heard me wax poetical on The Dry by Jane Harper, her first book, but this one is actually not including Aaron Falk, the main character of the first two. This is set in rural Queensland on a cattle station, and of course Jane Harper manages to set the scene in the most chilling way possible of a man who is dying in the middle of the outback against trying to find the shade of a lone headstone of an old stockman. Now that is a brilliant, it was just so chilling to start with, and it really is a psychological drama. It really goes into the psychology of what these people feel in these rural remote communities. It is a very closed community. You do have visitors come and go every now and then, but there is that fear of if you go missing you could be dead within a very limited amount of time if you don't know how to handle it very well. And this opened up my eyes. I thought I was pretty good at understanding what to do in bush law, but this was very next level. So the man that you see in the prologue who does die, he is actually the second and more affluent and influential of the Bright brothers, Cameron, who owns a family estate. And you actually follow the oldest brother, Nathan, who has in a way been in disgrace. He's been exiled from the local town for the last 10 years. He has not shown his face in the town for 10 years, and the only interaction he had was with his family. So there is that extra level of fear and imposition and isolation in this novel. So if you love the closed house, locked house, country murder mysteries, you would love this because there's only so many people that can be influenced on this. There is no police presence in this book either, only a very glimpse of it at the beginning, but of course the policeman who is called in to confirm the death of Cameron Bright is in fact from Brisbane, and he has absolutely no knowledge of the people in the surrounding town. I really thoroughly enjoyed this book. It delved into so many dark and unsuspecting areas. I did not know where this book was going to go or where it was going to take me, and it was one of those brilliant reads where I had no idea who had done it until the very end, until the reveal. And even then, would I agree if that person was arrested or not? See, that's what it leaves it up to. When it's no police presence, it really starts to make you question your moral compass on that grounds and the legal compass on that grounds. But otherwise, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. If you like reading Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None, or even Ruth Rendell's A Sight for Sore Eyes, where there is that sinister lurking presence, once again the atmosphere is perfect in this book, then I think you would love The Lost Man. So another brilliant book from Jane Harper. If you love A Sight for Sore Eyes by Ruth Rendell, or even And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, then definitely check out The Lost Man. It has that fear of isolation, that fear of lack of police presence, that lack of justice, and also check it out because it is a very contemporary read. It has some very interesting points it makes on a more contemporary audience.